You'll just look right at me. You'll just ignore the camera. There are a lot of people saying you'd be the next great quarterback.
I damn near worship you growing up.
Who are you?
I'm him.
Who are you?
I'm him.
This ain't a game.
You want this?
You can't handle it. I understand. This game of violence is boring. So learn to enjoy it. Something's off.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
That's Cameron K. Marlon.
All right, so I've already seen this trailer. This is my second time, and it's probably gonna be my last watching it. It's a lot. I know the trailer came out about 2 weeks ago now. They had the teaser first. We all saw the teaser for it, and I was already like skeptical of this movie. So, you know, a lot of people were making their videos about the trailer, and so I waited and I wanted to do my own. So the movie stars Marlon Wayans, of course, as Isaiah White. He's supposed to be the football player. And Cameron Cade is played by Tyriq Withers. He was in, what I recently saw him in was in I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's why I recently saw him, and then, you know, he's in this movie right here. First off, this movie is a lot already. The movie is from a guy named Justin Tipping. The movie is not by Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele just has hands in producing it. I think a lot of people got it confused when they saw his name. We know Jordan Peele from Get Out, Us, you know, things like that. I think the only really good movie Jordan Peele has done was Get Out. And, you know, talking about Jordan Peele, that could be a whole nother video in itself. But yeah, Jordan Peele didn't make this movie. It was a part of his Monkey Paw Productions. Alright, so it's a part of his production company. He had something to do with this movie, but he wasn't the director and the maker of it. Alright? Yeah, but I can't blame people because it's so weird. It looks like a Jordan Peele movie, hence why it's a Monkey Paw production. So yeah, the Monkey Paw Productions is about Jordan Peele. Just look at the Monkey Paw for this production company he has. It's just like, it's weird, you know? So we already know, and by we, I mean us as a collective, as a whole, who is open to knowing about the industry and knowing about not just the movie industry, but like the music industry, all of that. Anything entertainment wise, we know it's not always what it seems, okay? Especially sports, everything like that. So that's what this movie is about. But I also feel like this movie has a lot of mockery in it. You know, the movie itself was going to be called GOAT, but now it's titled Him. We all know who and what they're referring to when you look at a lot of these pictures in the movie. It just seems really weird. Like it's mocking everything that's good, you know? It's really, and when I say mocking, I mean mocking God and Jesus, you know, like the cross, you know, it looks like he's on the cross or something, you know, imitating the cross at the very end, like the poster for this movie. That's what I mean. You have clouds and everything. This movie seems really dark, really evil, you know, and it just, I don't know. Like I said, I watched the trailer twice. I probably won't watch it again. And without showing, like, obviously I can't show the trailer, but I'm just going to show some pictures of what is in this movie, and it's just really weird. So I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's read what this movie is going to be about. Terror strikes when a promising young football player gets invited to train at the team's isolated compound. So the movie is about sacrifice. You know, you hear in the trailer, which I couldn't play, you hear Marlon Wayans' character asking the young guy, what is he willing to sacrifice? The dude says everything. That's what I mean in the entertainment industry, whether it's sports, music, movies, you know, whatever. It's going to, you have to sacrifice something to be at the top. Point blank, period. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you are aware of this or not, this is what you have to do. All right, nothing is handed to you. All these people, all these celebrities, they do what they have to do to get to that point. And it's just really weird. One of these pictures with Marlon Wayans, he has like the blood coming out of his eye, his fingers are all messed up, you know. And I'm not gonna say that this movie doesn't have any type of insight into what goes on in football, how guys really get hurt, they really injure their brains. You know, there might be a little bit there letting people in on, like, you know, that part of football that, you know, it's not just a sport, it's really dangerous. But in the same sense, the movie is just gonna be weird itself. You see goat heads and blood and females walking around with things covering their faces. It's just really, really weird. It's, I don't know, and I'm just, yeah, I'm not really sure if I'll be able to watch it myself because of how dark it seems. So I'm not sure that I can actually say that I will come back when the movie comes out and be able to give you guys a full review of it, because I don't know if I want to sit here for this one. It's a little too to the left for me. It's a little too out there for me. But if you've seen the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't think anything is wrong with this movie and you think like this is going to be a really good film, I pray for you. I really do, because you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. I mean, the movie it looks like it's going to be dark. The trailer shows so much weirdness in it already. Like, it's just crazy. I don't know, when I go look at the comments on the trailer on YouTube, I don't see a whole lot of people who think it's weird, but I do see like a couple comments right here. Someone said, "The Last Supper mockery. I was such a big fan. Of course, he sold out like everyone else." This is 2 hours ago. I could feel whiplash, but it much more darker. They said they can't wait to watch this film, although they said it's dark. This is going to be disappointing and stupid. Somebody said this is demonic. Somebody said, "I thought they were just playing football." No, it's never just that. A sports horror movie. This is going to be good already. Like, it's just, yeah, that's just me looking at a few of these comments. But yeah, like I said, it's up to you all, you know, out there in the world, whether you want to watch this movie or not. And if you do, I say just pray about it before I rebuke anything. And like I always state on this channel, I love scary movies and things like that, thriller movies, but not when it's this dark and blatant in our faces. Not when there's so much mockery going on, when it's this evil and demonic. Like, I don't like stuff like that. So I probably won't be watching this movie, just like I didn't watch Sinners. People think Sinners is a great movie. Yeah, they're trying to let you know, certain things in that movie, but it's just as demonic. You all have to do your own research, you know, before you watch these movies. And the young guy that's playing Cameron Cade, he was in a few movies. I think he's been in a few things, but he's not like, he's been in some things, but I think not enough to say, oh my gosh, he's done X amount of movies. It said he began acting in 2019, and then he's already has this big, huge role like this. Like, he's 27 years old. So I'll just say, after this movie, we're gonna keep an eye on this Tyriq Withers guy. We're gonna see how far his career goes after doing this movie. All right, so let me know, have you all seen the trailer? Do you plan on watching the movie? I probably won't unless I have to, so I can do a video if it's that crazy, but I probably won't, because it just looks too much. It's too much for me. It's too much, and I don't like that. So yeah. Anyway, that's all. I'm not going on and on about it. It's just a trailer. It's not the actual movie out. So that's my opinion on the trailer for him. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We drop videos here every week. Okay? Alright, thanks for watching. Y'all be careful out there with what you're watching. God bless. See you in the next video.